Morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh man, why don't you begin for us, please?
Yes, John. So today morning when I start working, I have seen two new N plus one issue, JD. It was first was UDF group members paginated. It is coming inside the search chat. Okay, and second was app.v users. So that I work on that fixing those N plus one. So I use the data loader. Yeah, so it's fixed and I have created a pull request for it. So there is one question for you. Is N
Mhm.
plus one so deployed on production? Like when you did last deployment?
Maybe I'm just opening my laptop. Let me see when I did that deployment.
I
Uh,
can see. I can see 18 hours ago.
yeah, but I didn't do all the code. I
Okay,
just
okay.
did. I just did the what you call the there was just. It's a funny story. I'll say that when it's my turn.
Okay. So like then I think we need to do one deployment from QA to production, JD.
Okay.
And yep, John. So that's it from my side. You can assign me like if there will be something you can assign to me.
Okay, did you say you did resolve the other two M
Yes,
plus one
yes,
issues?
yes, yes.
Okay. What were they related to?
So while you're doing search chat now, so there is a query calling group member paginated.
Okay.
Group member paginated.
So for group member paginated, do
Hmm?
did you look at the context of the query? Like, why would we be? Are we calling the query for multiple groups or multiple pages? And where is that getting called? Because I think that query could only be being called once.
No, so I will take one.
Yeah, I don't think that query gets called multiple times.
What if it does? Or maybe I mean,
I just want the context about where it gets called, and then I can make a decision from there whether how it's getting called.
okay.
I just want a little more context.
But there is a
Uh,
there get
it is
definitely.
called inside.
What was that on
So JDC, it's called inside search chat.
And
Okay,
what about chat?
search chat,
it?
search chat. So what we are
Chat.
doing, we are calling all the groups. We are doing map there and
Mm,
calling.
hmm. Oh, I wonder if those are the groups that you need to have what you call the it builds the group icon. You know the
Yeah.
that auto generated icon that we built.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
I wonder if I wonder if that's why. Could you send me a couple of the Sentry links and I'll scan over it too?
Okay, okay. I will send it to you.
I get a
Sending
very
message.
slow search result still, very slow. When I search for people on the people finder screen, maybe you could look into that. Like if you hit the search button and
Mm,
go to people
mm,
and type in a few letters, any few letters, you'll see the heart loader right away, but then the heart loader stops and the screen's just black for a few seconds. And then you'll see. So maybe some of this is front end because like why I'm not sure why the loader isn't present until the
Right.
results are.
I was actually going to comment on that this morning because that happened to me.
Yeah,
That
it's been
happened to me
bugging me
earlier.
for a while. It's been going on for weeks. So how much of this could be front end or back end, Jerry?
I'm curious
I will
because
check and I will let you know.
every time I search something, like if I search for John,
Hmm.
like the heart load, it takes a while for the heart loader to show up.
Yeah,
And
and then even longer for the results.
yeah, I think what that would be more appropriate to see is when does the API call get triggered? It might take a front end scan like first to know when it gets triggered, the search,
Okay.
and then it'll know how long that network request took. And if the network request took a very long time, then
Mhm.
we'll take a look at the query.
Oh man, is that something you can look into? You need to,
That's I'm saying the front end should look at the network request.
yeah, okay.
Because I don't think, I mean, I saw maybe a couple search queries maybe taking a second or so, but not 5 seconds.
Right, exactly. Because yeah, the other searches elsewhere are really quick.
Mhm.
Something about that screen.
Mhm. Let me, I have some Sentry logs. Let me tell you what I see.
Okay.
Yeah, 1.3 seconds. Um, let's see. This back. Um, is this debounced?
Hmm. Perhaps.
Um, I'm curious if it's debounced because I see a lot of activity when I'm looking at it. What, like I see a whole bunch of queries. So let me see. So for this user, they type Casey. Yeah, and got every character got logged.
Hmm.
Um, maybe we want to make sure that that query is also debounced properly. Let me see where this query gets called. Oh, okay. This is not on the people finder, but this is on the tag friends on the check-in screen. That query is not debounced.
That one seems to work very quickly.
It's the same.
Probably because it's not debounced, right?
No, that would be almost the exact opposite. Because because it's not debounced. What I mean by that is because the debounce we have an offset, but the reason a debounce exists is so the query doesn't get called every single button press immediately when the button press happens. Because think about it, if somebody typed out somebody's full name to find them on here, okay? So it's like the first name was Casey and the last name was like 8 characters, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So think about, and they were typing at a very reasonable speed.
Mm-hmm.
So we should make sure that that query, like that input, is properly debounced. That's at least one of them that I found that had a lot of that had a couple slow requests in it.
But it's interesting because doing that search on the tag friends screen is very quick and smooth. Like there's no.
I'm pretty sure. I think one of the other guys can confirm that that is the same query. So
This one doesn't have a heart loader at all. There's something different happening on the front end,
mhm.
but
Yeah, that's the same query.
it's really quick. Like I use it often, and I never feel like this needs to be improved.
Mhm.
Versus the one on the people finder screen where it's like definitely needs to be improved.
Mhm. Is it debounce? I'm looking. Is this person just a slow typer, or is this not debounced either? Yeah, this person was trying to look up somebody named Christine, or no, this was Todd, and then he got a long request after he. Well, no, it was because Christine. Okay, I think that the network calls kept getting canceled, but that
Right.
wouldn't have canceled the query.
Okay. Why would they get canceled?
Well, they would get that because that's what Apollo tries to do, but the query is still going. It doesn't like cancel the query on the database end. So yeah, this query is not debounced either on the people finder. So
But something else is slowing it down there.
well, I would think it's because you have all these queries that are being executed at the same time.
What queries are being executed?
like the search query,
That's
because
one.
it's
That's
being
one. You
it's
said
being,
all. Mhm.
it's being triggered. Well, by all I mean plural instances of the search query.
You mean because of each letter being typed?
Yeah,
But doesn't that happens on the tag friend screen?
yeah, and I see that there are similar instances on the tag friend screen.
But,
Neither of them are debounced.
if you attempt it in the app, you'll see there's a huge difference between the two.
It's yeah, but on the back end side, it's the same query. That's
Yeah, like something else is taking much longer
mm-hmm.
on the people finder screen.
Mm-hmm. So if I go, let's see, I'm trying to find the logs. Let's see, by name.
Much longer. That took about 6 seconds just now, maybe 5.
If it just happened to you,
Yeah.
I can check the. Oh, I see. No, from the back end, that only took 1.1 seconds.
Mhm. Why would it take a long time to show up?
Yeah, that I'm not sure. I only see. I see you had a contact. Yeah. What is this? Okay, no, this one took. The very last one took 6 seconds, but it was like you were typing. Like it looks like you were typing out a name. Let me get the name. I guess you were typing out Christine.
Mhm.
And when you stop typing, I see that took 5.79 seconds.
Right there, yeah. See, I said between 5 and 6 seconds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So why so long?
I would like to see what this looks like with a debounce.
It wouldn't take that long on tag friend screen. The exact same letters I typed out.
The backend has no context about what screen you're on. That's
I don't know.
something though. So
That's why I'm wondering what's different about the two screens
mhm.
on the front end. It's very strange.
I don't know if Ismail has an idea. Mean said he was going to be late.
Okay. Can you tell him what to look for? Like, can you give him the query?
Yeah, user get contacts. Let's see. User get contacts. Or it's or no, this is search user. Wait, oh wait, this is search user contact and following. Let's see. Oh, is this the same? See, search user contact and following, or is this all right, where's the other query? Okay, which is okay, this is this one.
What screen does this happen on again?
The spotlight screen, like to search to add friends.
Okay, I'm sure if I looked at it.
Well, you know what? It did take a while on the tag friend screen now too. Maybe it is just sometimes it's faster than other times.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, is this the add friends screen?
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it's really fast.
Let's see, where's this? Yeah, we got a means aware of this, but I think that session replay thing, that change broke session replay. Like
Are you serious?
they're all black from build 65.
Oh, lovely.
All the session replays are black.
Okay.
I sent it to him earlier this weekend.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, where's this query? Why is it not showing me? Okay, is
So yeah, it's the share user contact and following.
mhm. Yeah, user contact and following. Yep, that's the same query on both the screens, I think. Yep.
By the way, on the screen, on the people find screen, we do have a debounce there. It doesn't hit every key stroke.
Oh, what's
keyboard
the
stroke.
what's the interval on the debounce?
Let me see. I'm not sure, but I mean, I just typed out my name regularly, and it just called it one time. So it's I think it's half a second. Half a second is where we. But let me double check.
That's weird because the ones that I'm seeing here that are getting canceled, they're like they're like 100 milliseconds. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, Todd, I see John, he's typing out a name. Yeah, I think he's trying to type out Frank in this scenario. And every every time if you look in the I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what I'm looking at. All right, can you see it, Ismail?
Yeah. Let me just put it on my. Yeah, let's see if I
Should go a little bigger.
Oh, no, it's just on my. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, so you can see here, this is on, I can't screen this to see this is what session replays look like, but for you're getting, so this is user get, okay, this first one will user get contact, but you can see right here, search user contact and following. This gets triggered. It's like 100 milliseconds, I guess, before it gets canceled. And then 220 milliseconds before it got canceled. 107, 318, and this was a second. And this was 1.59 seconds. I guess what I'm trying to say out of all this is it looks like it's getting canceled. I wish I could zoom in on this graph. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, see, they're all sequential. But there's like less than maybe 100 millisecond gap between them. I'm not sure if it did get debounced here, but it looks like that the call is getting canceled and then reinitiated, and there's not like a 500 millisecond gap.
Yeah, let me double check what's going on there. But I mean, I'm looking at it from the debugger side. It looks like it's working properly. But let me see.
Okay. Jerry, you want to continue with an update?
Yeah. So Ahmed, I ended up fixing your PR from yesterday. Let me show you what I did.
Okay.
This was for the N+1 for check-ins. I want to test it out in QA.
Hmm.
And let's see. So yeah, I made this data loader and I had it using the correct query. So it uses a multi-query. So in other words, instead of this would not
Okay.
fix the N+1 item. So the map, I don't know why it said that it didn't fix an N+1 item, but this is not a proper fix. The proper fix would be using a multi-query like this, which we built. That I ended up, that was the query that I gave
So
you.
earlier approach, what it will do now, it will cast the same. If you will do same request again, it will not go to database. So
Right, because
instead of single one.
yep, because we're still using Redis caching for this query as well too. So that's all good here. And when I had AI look over it, it said, okay, the reason your only thing you're missing here is that you have to put the data loader in the context. So it said, okay, once you add the data loader into the context, it said then it'll do exactly what you were looking for. What it was doing, it was recreating the data loader each time,
Okay,
um,
okay.
and it was still like an N+1 query from what it had from its standpoint, and I agreed with what it found. But this solution that I made is this definitely fixes the N+1 queries.
So you use multiple DB UDF
Yeah, so I
here.
used the multi UDF that you can pass
Okay.
multiple user keys to it.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, got it.
So we got that looking good. Um, what else we did? See, Todd worked with Todd on the external chat. Uh, Todd says it's all good except for one tiny little thing. When you invite to an event, John, one change that we want to make is let me find Todd. Let me find the messages I had with him. Oh, when you get invited to an event, it's just like sharing. It says like Todd shared Todd invited you to an event, party on date. I think we might want to change that a little bit. I think we want to add a little more fluff to it. Something like Todd invited you to an event, party name on 8/16/2025, and then we want to add to RSVP to this event, download Circles with a link.
The word party is in this?
Uh, yeah, the event I think is just Todd. Did you name the event Party?
Yes, that is right.
Okay,
As long as party isn't in the
no.
standard welcome, because
So,
it could be like a funeral.
yeah, no, it's a party. Well, there's still like a heart envelope.
Yeah,
still-
that's probably okay.
Okay.
Um,
W- what I guess my suggestion is following that, I want to add to the message to RSVP to this event, download Circles with a link. Because
um,
it's another invite link we can add to it.
yeah, this is we in the chat message.
Yeah, only on the external side.
Oh, on the external side, right? Okay, read me what you would like it to say one more time.
Todd invited you to an event, party, which party is the name,
Mm-hmm.
on 8/16/2025 to RSVP to this event, download Circles, link.
Okay. Yeah, put the name of the event in quotes.
Okay. It is.
Okay, then it should
Or-
be kind of clear.
Yeah, okay, well. Oh no, it's not. But I'll quote it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And then, um, It'd be cool to have a link in the circles message too to RSVP.
Well, why would that be?
Just 'cause sometimes people still don't see where to RSVP.
But this would
I
be
mean-
the first message of the topic. So it would be at the top of the topic, there's the
Right.
RSVP card.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of messages come in after that.
Okay, well, but this is just the first message.
That's true.
Doesn't it say event details at the very top and it never moves?
Yeah, people are still having a hard time seeing. It
Mm.
says event details
Oh.
and RSVP, and it has little arrows that animate.
Right. True.
But anyway, let's start. Yeah, let's start with what we have so far.
Mhm.
How far away are we from this being implemented?
Oh, just adding a link.
Yeah.
Adding the link, like I said.
Okay. But what about as far as like this message appearing now in chats? Not external necessarily, but just
Wait,
Okay.
having what message appear in chats? Like the
Oh yeah, I thought we're not talking about. I thought we're talking about the welcome message that everybody is going to get. for the
oh,
first-
the welcome message. That that's working. I need a little text descriptor. And what groups we want to try this out in?
Okay.
That's what I need.
So you don't have the content yet.
No, I do not have the content of what we want the welcome message to be.
Okay. We'll work on that.
It depends on the group, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we decide.
So if we want to pilot it with a group, we could.
Yeah. Let's see. On TikTok, well, yeah, I guess David typed this. Hi, my name is David Garibaldi. I'm a performance painter. ... I create large pop portraits live to music! Exclamation mark. I also share tips for artists who are on, and then it kind of got cut off. So I guess you get a character limit. Just kind of,
You said on.
yeah, it's cut
Yeah.
off. Like they didn't show the whole message,
Let's see.
which is
this
kind of
in-
lame that TikTok would. They might as
Is
well.
it,
Go ahead.
is it possible, John, that I didn't scroll up enough to see it all, or is it clearly cut off with no
No, it's-
option
no,
to like?
Yeah, it's cut off because
Apple.
there's another button or another message underneath it.
Right. You know what I didn't test, John? I don't know if I tapped that message if it would expand.
I would think so. There's no like more or anything
Right.
to
It's
it.
not clear.
Not at all. But yeah, like in the long run here, we would let the group admin type out their message. But I guess for now, we'll just have it's system one for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
we're just
why don't we
gonna-
take David's for now? Let's start with this one. Okay, so let me send this to you, Jerry.
Mhm.
Okay, I just sent it in Slack. And we could just end after
You could probably get the full message from Zane.
yeah, unless it's disappeared.
We could do the we can even address them by name if you want. Like, hi
Oh.
John.
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. That's kind of a nice touch.
Because that's the point. The point is it's supposed to acknowledge that they've entered the group.
I like that.
More
Hey, John.
personal touch.
Yeah. Wonder why TikTok doesn't do that.
Because well, a lot of thing though about TikTok is that some people don't do like their real name as their TikTok name.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, where we do. So that's a nice touch. So, hey, John, welcome to Garibaldi Arts Club.
Yeah, and I can ask Zane for the full message.
I'll just type one up because
Okay.
that's going to be a rabbit hole. I don't know if we can get it. So yeah, I'll send one over to you, and then you said you needed the content and you needed one other thing, just to know which group was that the other thing?
Yeah. So, but if this is David, I
Okay.
know that.
So then we can do that one. Okay.
Yeah. Roll. Continuing from, I had a little funny story to say off of David's group. So David wasn't able to upload photos into the chat. Let's see. Yesterday, he was trying to upload, I guess, some of the photos from him doing Jelly Roll, I believe. And the reason why is with a very high degree of certainty, his messages were getting blocked by our AI filter. It was
Oh.
The picture was, oh no, this wasn't Jelly Roll. Who was this that he was doing? No, he was doing someone else, but it was him like mid-air, like putting his handprint on the photo. And the AI assumed like he was like, because he splattered in paint, it was like he was splattered in blood,
Oh my gosh.
lying on the ground, a
Okay.
dead body. So it didn't want to post a dead body in the group.
Interesting.
It was just like, what?
Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, still, humans are still needed.
Yeah, because it was like
So-
had him. Because I can tell, like, he's all covered in many colors of paint.
Sure. Yeah, it's not quite there yet, I guess, to determine.
Yeah,
this.
I had to. What I did is I whitelisted David's user to bypass the filter.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that,
yeah, perfect. That makes sense.
that was something that was like, what on earth? But I worked through that with Zane yesterday. It was a pretty interesting story. But let's see. For today, I'm going to be making the chat message change that we talked about for like the event, and Todd also sent me some stuff. Yeah, Todd sent me a good list of stuff to look at. Let's see. Something about Miho generating a link. I'll take a look at that, and something about the affiliate portal screen with the pagination. Okay. All right.
There
So
is one more external user issue that I'm not sure how big of an issue it is.
well, send it my way. I won't know.
It's a really weird one, Jerry. I'll send it your way. It's I was talking to John about it, I think this weekend. But when I added someone to the chat that was external, I used my not my Google Voice, my Ring Central number, which is a voice number. This is just pretending like this is just someone, not realizing it's a VoIP number. The external user was named Todd Ring Central in my contacts. When let me look at my notes. When the user gets renamed in Circles, it doesn't show Todd Ring Central in Circle or in the Circles app. It changes to the name business user. And I did a search in the user portal, and there's dozens, if not hundreds, of business user names.
I see what happened. I see what that is. So
I'm not sure if
must
there's
have used that Ring Central number to sign up for a business to test the business portal. I see.
Maybe.
I
I
see.
just yeah.
This is quite edge, but yeah,
Right.
use that account to sign up for a business portal account. But our business portal onboarding, our
Oh.
full Circles onboarding, that's why it gives you the name business user, because it creates like a ghost account in Circles. That way, when you do onboard into Circles, it like automatically ties that business to your account when you get in the app.
I see.
So
Okay.
it's did your Ring Central number get the SMSs?
I the short answer is no. The additional details to that is our Ring Central account that we can no longer receive SMSs with our Ring Central account.
Oh,
It's just a feature that we're not using anymore. The Ring Central, you can call it. It's a phone number. I can answer it, but there are no actual SMSs going back and forth.
okay. It might be. Did it have SMS support at one point?
It did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's just a weird
Edge case.
edge case. I see what it's doing for the I see what it's doing for the that user, why it's naming them that, and I can take a look at that. But yeah, that would be strictly tied to the business portal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm always not sure if it's a problem, if it's something that needs to be changed. I have no idea what to make sense of there, but I wasn't sure if this could happen to someone else if, uh, when I added this number, not realizing it was. So you're saying the business user name has nothing to do with it being a VoIP number, none of that. That has to do with someone signing up on the business portal with that same phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Which could happen, but should be very unlikely.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. It's not top on the list, but
Yep.
that's
Yep.
what I should look at.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Shoot, there was something. Oh yeah, I need to also look into that group search query. I didn't look into that Friday for searching the chats that you're already in. That's going to be top of my list this morning.
Okay, thank you.
And think that's all I have for my end.
Okay, sounds good. I'm almost done with this message for the welcome message. So I'll send this over in a sec. Okay, thanks for the update. Ismail, let's get yours, please. Ismail, are you there? Hello?
Hey, sorry. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay, just 1 second, please.
Sure.
Yeah, so I was just finishing something on the tracks. So yeah, as far as we're starting to get my up there, right?
As far as what was the question?
I was saying it's my turn to give my up there, right? So I was a little distracted with the
Oh, mhm.
this tracks thing.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. You ready to update?
Yeah. So yeah, Friday basically I tried to create the builds. iOS was out. I don't know if you guys got to play with it. On Android, the build itself, the pipeline was giving me a problem. I think it just has to do with the version number. But I didn't create a new one because I found some bugs on Android which I fixed. So I'm gonna have like a new build probably. What's it called? For 67. But so this is kind of where I left off. Is a very interesting bug we have on with tracks. So on my simulator, everything's working fine. On my and that's iOS and Android's. Um, as far as my local environment works fine. Now on the real device, on Android, I got everything to work. On iOS, if you right now go and did you guys try the whole SoundCloud on inside chat on the newer build, or nobody got the chance yet?
I don't think so. You have a QA build on
Yeah,
iOS and Android?
67.2.
67.2. Okay, I haven't seen it. I can download it right now, and it's on Android as well.
And Android, the build for the pipeline failed again. So I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
But on iOS it's up.
Okay.
Um,
But if you have an iPhone that you could test 67.2,
Okay.
and I'll download it too.
yeah.
got it.
So and I'll have it on date soon, but like I said, it's the pipeline is failing. I think it just has to do with the version number. If I bump it up or something, it should fix it. But that being said, so I've tested it on my Android device. Works fine. Now on the iOS device, there's this weird bug where everything works the way it should, except when you select a song from the playlist. You know how it goes to like the next screen, which shows you the song that's playing, where you can play, pause, shuffle, or play, go to the next track, whatever. Now, once you go back to the playlist, the indicator that should show which song is currently playing, currently selected, it picks the one on top of it. Like, so you're playing the current song, it picks the one on top of it. And the thing that's driving me crazy is this only happens on an iOS real device. So iOS simulator, it doesn't happen. Android simulator, it doesn't happen. Android real device, it doesn't happen. Only on an iOS real device. Which, yeah, it's very annoying because that tells me that the logic is right, but there's something platform specific that is causing this behavior to happen.
Ismail, you said this was on 67?
Is
Because I only have
Mm.
66.2.
Oh, 66 too. Sorry. I mixed. I'm working on 67 right now. That's why I said
Okay.
67. Yeah, 66 too is the one.
Okay, 66 to Todd. There's no 67 too.
Yep.
Well,
Got it.
there's
Thank
probably
you.
going to be 67 today, but yeah, 66 too for now.
Let me grab my test phone. You keep going.
So yeah, that's literally the only bug I have that I think is kind of a deal breaker, where it'll prevent us from taking this thing live if it passes QA testing. Uh, Obviously, there's some improvements that can be done here and there I'm working on, but nothing major. Like probably like maybe better animation, smoother transitions between screens, maybe stuff like that. But as far as it being usable, that's the only thing that's holding me back. It's this iOS bug on a real device, which is, like I said, so weird.
What's the
Like
bug that's holding back?
when you select the track on iOS device, and then the right track plays, but once you hit back to go back to the playlist after you selected it, it will show that the one on top of it is selected, even though the right one is playing.
Oh,
And the weird thing is that this only happens on an iOS real device. So it doesn't happen on an iOS simulator or an Android simulator or an Android real device. Those all work fine. So the logic is right. It's just something platform specific about iOS real device. What is it? I'm still can't figure it out. It's driving me crazy.
interesting.
You said when you select the track?
Yeah, like how when you select the track in a playlist,
Playlist?
it takes you to it plays the right track. It takes you to it. But then once you click back, it would show the indicator would show that, oh, the top one on top of it is playing, even though it's not. Is it just on my device?
I'm on. It's working on my iOS 26.
Well, I have 26 too. Um,
Let's see. So you're into a playlist, and then
can you share your screen or on you
Let me try to
or
hop. I'll have to hop in on my phone.
but you have to try it on multiple like the first track would work. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. The very first one you select works. After that stops working.
Ooh. Okay. Let me do that then.
So just go on a
So
playlist.
what's the other
But
chat that works then? Can you add me to that chat
the other chat that works.
that has a playlist in it?
Oh, let's just discover this. Do you have discover this?
Yes, I
You're part
have
of that?
discovered this.
Yeah.
But you said it's different chats though, right? You have to
No, no,
be
no, no. Not different chats. Tracks.
track. So
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna share my screen.
And also, it might have to do with iOS 26. I didn't think of that because I'm running on it. So maybe somebody who doesn't have that would be a good test as well.
That's
So
true.
yeah,
Charging
um,
my test phone right now
Yep.
because yeah, maybe it's not doing it on 18.
yeah. So okay. So now that's playing. Now go back. It shows that that one is selected, and that's the correct one you selected, right? Now select the one right under it, for example. Or okay, Queen B. Okay. Now click back. See,
Now it's the one right above it.
yeah, that's the one right above. Even though Queen B is playing.
Yeah. And if I go here, yeah. I see.
Yeah. So it's only that indicator.
And it's always the
it's-
one above it, which
It's always
will
one
be-
right on top of it. But
That's
the
break it.
logic is correct because it works on Android. It works on my simulator. Like it even works on my iOS sim. It doesn't work on uh real device.
Mhm.
A real device running iOS 26.
Well, that's the one I tested on. I haven't not tested on a device that's not 26. So if anybody has that and that can test that for me right now, that might save me some headache. That way
Yeah.
I know maybe it's on Apple's side.
Yeah, I'm charging my phone right now. I'll tell you.
Ismail, I have a comment on the UI for it. It looks
Mhm.
like that it's like abiding by maybe a safe view or something because you see
What?
how better is cut off. I still have space on my screen, like below
That's
better. The very bottom track.
sorry, it's because I have my I'm in Google Meets. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have to hide my menu.
Mhm. Yeah, so there's
Oh,
still
oh,
space at the bottom of my screen.
oh, okay, I see
So
that.
it looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like trying to do maybe a safe view.
Yeah, that I actually updated in 2767 is it's because it was using safe view and then I changed it to use we have a component that I didn't use. It, it it's a screen component that has better handling of those things. So it also wasn't working on Android or it was like hovering over the clock and the battery. So yeah,
Mhm.
that should be fixed in 67. I already took care of that. But
Ismail, in
yeah,
regard, sorry to
uh-huh.
interrupt you. In testing version 66.2
Mhm.
and audio on iOS, are there specific chats that have some audio already there that I can test with in certain groups?
Uh, you can just go ahead and copy a playlist and paste it. Like so, go to SoundCloud, copy
Okay.
like a playlist, any playlist
Okay.
you want, and just
Okay.
paste the link in chat, and it will create it for you.
Okay. You got
And
it. Thank you.
if you want one that's already created, there's the public group or just discover this where you can just join it as well. So up
Okay.
to you
Okay.
which what you want to do.
And did you say there's a certain iOS version that might work better than a current one that you're talking
It's
about
not
iOS
that.
18?
It's because I'm on the beta
Okay.
26. So like that beta sometimes have bugs. Like for example, we had a keyboard problem which we thought was from us. Turns
Okay.
out it's from Apple.
I see.
Now uh on me and Jerry's device we have 26 betas, but so I'm saying maybe on a more stable iOS, this bug
I
won't be
have,
there.
yeah, I have iOS 18.5
Yeah,
on these.
that should be good.
Okay.
Because it's weird because when I run it on on my sim and it's a I think I ran it on 17. I don't see that bug. I only see it on
Uh,
on my iOS 26 on my real device. So maybe it's not a real device issue. Maybe it's a 26 iOS 26 issue.
gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
And and maybe I hope to find that out now. If it is a 26, I'm gonna be so mad because I spent so much time debugging this, so much time.
All right.
And it just occurred to me that my stupid real device is 26.
Gotcha.
Um,
I'll do some testing and let you know and find out.
I'm my phone's charged. It'll take me a minute to jump out. I have to delete and then download a new version. Unless Todd, you're already in 62.
I'm in 66 too.
And okay, so you could test it right now.
Yeah, I'm testing it. I'm going to test it right now.
Okay.
do you know the
I'll find-
steps?
As far as copying the link?
No, what Jerry was doing there.
Oh, no. No. What are the steps? Sorry.
It's okay. After you have either copy our link or join Discover This, you can share your screen maybe, and I can walk you through it.
Okay. Sounds good. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be right back.
Okay.
But yeah, until Todd has that set up, other stuff I need to. Well, I didn't work on anything else because I was kind of laser focused on the iOS problem because I wanted to get this kind of production ready. But what I'm gonna work on today is after. Hopefully, this is an iOS problem, and I can move on to um working on what was it discover this. We needed to optimize this or try to optimize it, see if we can get better. I think John, you were saying you wanted a more smooth scroll, right? That was the goal. It wasn't as smooth as you'd like it to be
In which area?
in the discover this.
The Discover feed?
Like discover feed, sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, if there's some memoization that can be done.
yeah. So I'm just gonna do that today. I also have that bug you sent me on Slack, which you said the app crashed when you were on photo.
Yeah, I was
gallery.
yeah, I was in a photo gallery of a chat that has hundreds and hundreds of photos, and I had scrolled through many, and gifs and videos. So
Mm-hmm.
I was very deep into that scroll. Um, Probably an edge case, nevertheless, something's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But not sure why it did that. Also, am I correct though? It is showing oldest on top instead of newest on top.
Mm-hmm. Is that how it works? Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I'd like it to be the other way. We should show newest on top.
Um, Jerry, do you think that should be done on the backhand side?
What's that? So for the
Photo gallery.
Photo gallery stuff to show the newest on top instead of the oldest.
just yeah, I gotta flip the sort
Yeah,
Let's flip the sort.
gallery.
it's
'Cause-
currently doing that.
Let me do that. Give me a sec.
No, I guess.
John, you wanted to ask about the pin groups too, about how often they refresh.
Who asked that?
You asked me about the like having the pin groups refresh on certain
Oh,
scenarios.
I know what you mean. Yeah, like if I were to leave a group, so Ismail, if I leave a group chat, it doesn't just pop right back up at the top of the list as like an option to select. I have to close the app and then reopen it for it to refresh that
You
list.
mean to hide the chat?
No, not hide it. So like if I'm in a group chat, like a public one,
Mhm.
that would normally be up at the top, but I'm in it, so it's not up at the top selection. But once I leave it, it does not return to that top selection, the pinned topics up there, chats up there. Like I have to close the
Mhm.
app, reopen it, and then you'll see it in that selection. Pinned chats.
Oh, so you're talking about the public groups.
Yes.
Okay. So if you leave a public group, it should reappear in the top selection, but
Yeah.
it doesn't
Right.
unless you leave the app and come back. Okay, yeah, so probably you have to like
And there's a couple other scenarios like
add it.
I think we have another scenario where like if you follow the person who runs the group chat, then that makes it discoverable. But that again relies on you closing the app and reopening the app.
Yeah, because there's no cache updates, it looks like. So let me add a note. Cache updates and pinned public groups. And the cases are that we're aware of right now is one, if you leave, and two is if a friend follows, right? Is that how it
Yes.
works?
Not well. If
Or
you
joins,
follow,
if a friend joins a group?
no, not that one. If you follow somebody, there are some conditions where if you follow a certain member,
Mhm.
their group chat appears at the top.
They're public group chats only?
Yeah.
So, okay, so if you follow someone,
Does it have? Do you have to know case by case each possibility, or can you just make it to where? I guess it's not
mm,
realistic.
I'll see if you follow someone. Uh, Let me see. Okay, I'll see. If you follow someone, it should show their public groups. Mm, I'll see what's the solution is there. A refetch maybe or a cache update. I didn't really work on that, so I don't know how I don't know how the logic works there. I don't know where things should happen. Like but I'll try to figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all said the chat media gallery was in the wrong order.
Yeah, the photo gallery. I believe it's showing oldest on top.
No.
I
Check
might
it.
have been wrong. but-
Sorry, I just lost audio for a second. What was going on?
I'm sorry, the chat photo gallery I was talking about, that looks like it's fine.
Is it?
Like resend us first.
Okay, yeah. Across all the chats, like it would be consistent.
Yeah. I just checked the query too. That's why I was confused because the query is right. And there's
So
nothing
weird.
in a different chat that would cause it to flip.
Yeah, okay. The reason I thought so is I was looking at the Never Board Club and there was no reactions on any photos until I started scrolling down really far because we didn't have reactions that could display for a while till we added those. But yeah, maybe I was just mistaken. Okay, so we do have a new list on top.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then
Okay, that's good. Um, Anybody get the SoundCloud stuff organized or going?
Yeah, I can. I'm just. I had to install Meets to share my screen. I had to install SoundCloud to get access to links. So I got it all installed right now. I'm just gonna post one link real quick, and I'll be ready to share the screen.
Okay. Make sure it's a playlist, not a song.
Okay, playlist. Thank you.
Other than that, I also looked at the what's it called, the what we're just talking about right now for the search. You said, I mean, it would be late today. Is he here? Okay, because I was looking at the way it's done. Jerry, like the difference between like a use query and a use lazy query, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like we have a use query that relies on a state. Like the parameter of it is a state, but it's
What
a use query.
what query
That's
is
for
it?
the search.
Oh, for
And,
search.
and
Okay.
so
So
I feel like that's not the best way to do it, right? Like I think a better approach would be to use a lazy query and then call that lazy query when the
when a
uh
daemon expires.
when no when the state the search value is updated basically. Because right
Mm,
now we have a use query with a skip and then the state. So it's like like it kind of relies on the whole screen to re-render
I
to
see.
recall the query. Which I don't know if that's the best approach.
Yeah, well, I feel like we would need to use a lazy if we're going to properly debounce it. I believe it would be a lazy query.
Yeah, that's what I think. So
Yeah.
as well. So I don't know if this is very old code or if did had any reason to do it or if even did it. So that's why I just want to ask him before I
Mhm.
take the other approach. I know he likes to use lazy queries very sparely, but I think in this case it's our best option.
Yeah, it's we're just trying to do our best to optimize the number of API calls we make.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what I have.
okay. Yeah, go ahead, Todd.
I was gonna say I'm ready to share my screen if you want to run me through the test.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, let me pull it up.
And then Ismail, are you going to look into why the app crashed after that long scroll?
Yeah, let me add that to my list also. App crashed after long photo gallery scroll.
So I guess that could be a couple different things. It could be something to do with like a memory overload of some kind, but maybe perhaps one of the images was really old and a different format or something not supported.
Is that a public group you're in, or was it a
Yeah.
private?
Well, yeah, it's public.
It's public. What group was it? Can you
The
just like
never
Slack me
board.
the name?
Yeah,
Oh,
the never
Neverboard.
board.
Okay, never mind. I have that one. Okay.
Mhm.
So, um, okay. I'll see right now. Jerry, also, do you know if we can, if you have anything on Century reported to with John's crash that can help us maybe?
Oh, he just got a crash. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday or Saturday?
I'll tell you for sure. It was. I messaged you like a minute.
Probably filter it. And this is on your main phone, John?
Yep, and it was at 1:43 Pacific time, a little bit like probably a minute or two before that. August 16th, so day before yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And is this you, Todd, sharing?
It was
Yeah, it is.
I see a crash from session replay. What time is this one? At what time, John?
Around
At
1:43 Pacific.
yes, that is it looks like session replay. It was a crash from session replay, and it also let's see, what time is this? At
Like session
40,
replay causes it, you mean?
yeah, 42:47, 42:22. Yeah, like it looks like that he got an out of memory error followed by a session replay error, which I don't know which one came first.
I think out of memory, because John was
Probably.
saying he scrolled a lot.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'd scrolled through hundreds potentially photos.
Then I think I have a solution. Maybe I have to offload things off of memory that are not in sight
Hmm.
from the list. Um, but yeah, okay, that helps a lot.
Okay, cool. Okay, so
Okay,
yeah, let's get
yeah,
Todd going on this one. Where does he go?
yeah. So let's select the playlist. Anyone, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's select. Let's say the first song. Okay, let's click on back. Okay, let's select the third song, for example, now. Now let's click on back. No, it does do it. It's not 16 really. See how it has, so it's playing the third song, but the indicator is showing that the second song is playing.
Oh yeah.
So that's the bug basically. Uh, so yeah, no, it is iOS related. It's not something that only for 26.
And I don't know how important this is because this is one of these iPhone SEs, these really tiny phones. You can see the bottom, the buttons cut off to pause or play or stop.
Uh, uh, oh, that's because of the safe screen thing. Yeah, that thing I fixed and the build I'm on right now. You won't see the. Wait, never mind. So I'm still confused. Do you have any padding or is it just cut off? Period.
No, it's cut off. I'm using the whole
Oh,
screen.
okay, and it's cut off from the top as well. It looks like a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I guess that's what that is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just need to um take in consideration smaller screen sizes on this.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. I could have sworn I tested on it. I see, but maybe it was another screen. But yeah, that's how does it feel though? Is it responsive? Do you feel like if you other than that other bug?
It's pretty awesome, actually. It feels like I'm using some special music app. It's really cool.
Yes. Yes, it was tricky to get to all function and sync, which I still have one problem with the whole syncing, but almost there. And then you have the options you see. If you click on uh, if you click on a track, you would see a shuffle and then a replay. If you click on it, like on the replay button, you would have that's the
Uh,
shuffled, and then the other one is um the replay, which would be um if you click, this is like you play one song or you can replay the whole playlist.
yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. And well, there next to the play button, there's tracks to take you to the next screen,
And
but
yeah, I can't see
or
those.
buttons, but you can't see those. You see them on the other one. And also the cool thing about this, go ahead and put your app in the background.
Yeah.
You'll see that still playing, and then if you turn off your device or not turn it off, if you just show the lock screen, if you like scroll from the left or something, you would see that you have, I guess I'll stop sharing for us, but you should see that it has
Oh,
play, go to and you can go to the next song and it'll stay within the playlist.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's really cool.
Yeah. So all that is in sync. So yeah, I
Nice.
guess mainly the last main bug is yeah, the iOS one. Just need to figure that out.
Cool.
So it was on iOS 18 as well. then.
It was unfortunately yes.
Interesting.
Yep.
Hmm.
And look, what drives me crazy is that it works on the simulator. So the logic is correct. It's something platform specific. And on Android, I tested it on my real device. I didn't test the Android build yet.
Mhm.
But it seemed like it was working on a real device as well. Because I created a build on iOS and on Android, but from local.
Mhm.
It seemed like it was working on the Android real device. So
Huh.
yeah. It's
So it says it's playing one, but it's actually playing the one above it.
well, it plays the one you select.
Mhm.
But when you go back, you know how there's an indicator to show you which track is currently playing?
Yeah.
It would have the one above it. At first, it had it stuck to the very top. It would always show the first one playing. And then after playing with it more and more, I got it to be like off by one. But it's not, it's not something that I select. It goes by ID. So
ID should be really straightforward.
exactly. So and the, I know the logic is correct because it works on my simulator. It works on Android. Like I know the logic is there.
Yeah. What
It's
happens
just
when you
something.
run it through the AI tool that did the memoizing that you thought was pretty advanced?
Trust me, I ran through that thing so many times that it blocked me. I was like, "You've reached the limit."
Huh.
Uh,
Um, I'm wondering if it's like almost an indexing thing. Like if maybe if you waited a few milliseconds,
Mm.
the only thing I could assume is that it could be something with indexing.
It's not a
Like
bad idea to test. You could just put a delay on it, see what happens.
it you can try that. I'm pretty sure it had to be, it said it had a set timeout, and I think it did not do the trick. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll find something. I just need to like really focus.
It's weird though that it was doing the top one, so there was already a problem.
It's not the top one. It does your very first selection, whatever it is, it works.
Yeah,
And then after that, I stopped. And you see this behavior.
I see. But you said something about it being showing the selected one as the top one. It was an error,
Oh, that was at the beginning. Yeah, like
but there could be a clue within that. Like why was it doing that?
um, it has something to do with the ID. Um,
Okay,
to be honest, that one I still don't know why it was doing it, and I still don't know why it's doing this. Like
I think
it
there's a
changed that.
relationship though. It seems like there would be obviously there's obviously something defective there, and then you played
Yeah.
with it like you said. You got it to give you a better result, but there's still a root cause for
Which which is weird because again, this all these problems happen on a real device, not on the simulator itself. On the simulators, they seem to be working.
and that tells you something too, right? Because the simulator has no delay of any. There's no network connection really, right? It's
No,
a
there
small.
is.
Is it really though?
Yeah, because it's loading from the internet. Yeah, yeah.
Well, okay, but other things that are like the front end and back end are more seamlessly connected through your emulator, right? Like,
Not necessarily. No, not the way you'd think. I would say the main difference would be mm, probably,
but
if
it does tell
anything, on
you.
the real device, it would be more responsive.
But well, it does tell you something though because you are on the real device further away from the source of that information, like all the back end calls, database stuff.
Well, no, because on even on my like laptop on my local, I don't have the backend running locally. I still actually use a API
But
to
doesn't your
test that
laptop
information.
cache things that your
No, no,
phone wouldn't?
no. Actually, well, here's the main difference. The main difference on the simulators that when you put it in the background, it has more memory, yes, but it's not necessarily that it caches it because it
Mhm.
still fetches it from the back end, and I'm not running the back end locally. And it's not a back end problem at all, actually. It's
Yeah,
your front end.
but yeah, that's true. It has more memory and higher computing power. I don't know if
Um,
that could
to a
lead
certain
to.
extent, it's actually more responsive on a physical device after you compile it.
Hmm. Hmm.
But also I'm running it locally on my simulator, and I ran it through a build, and it has the same problem on both. Sorry, I'm running it locally on my physical device and through a build. Uh,
Hmm.
like I said, it might. I'm just gonna kind of honestly just go back, review that whole logic there, and try to break it down step by step. It seems AI ran and couldn't figure it out, so I think I have to, just go and do it manually myself. Just go step by step,
Hmm.
like remove add logic until I see what's causing it to behave like that. The only annoying thing is just I have to test it on my physical. I can't test it on my local.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Well, let me know how it goes. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to add? Any questions or anything?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Well, let's go to Wells. Let's get your update, Wells.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, working on the issue of um the photo ad button, I was checking with Ismail and Jerry on Friday. Apparently, I am right now creating the trust tip while you're working on that screen, but I could not get the the new trust tip to be displayed in the app. So I'm investigating right now if it is a cache issue or something else related. I believe it is cache, but I'm having some trouble going there and figuring how to trigger so the photos that the user just uploaded actually are displayed in the app. But the user right now can um, upload up to 3 images. So there's like a normal trust tip, and we have the new picker. We have all the the visual feedback to the user and the upload using the new stuff we use in the app. However, once the photos are uploaded, they're still not being shown on screen as trust tips, but they are being created on the database right now. So I am on this final investigation step in order to get that running.
Okay. Do you have any questions about it or any assistance?
Um, not right now. I've been talking with Ismail. He's helping me a lot on the issue. Um, yeah, but I think it is more of an investigation type of matter.
Okay. Anything else going on?
No, only that, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's what you'll be working on today then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sounds good.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, Jerry and I mean, we were to create a build for the token test on Friday, right? For Shinto and Todd to test that.
Yeah, you want to check with Amin on Amin's not in right now. He said he was going to be working late today. However, you want to follow that up with him on that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Anything else then, Wells?
No, I think that's all.
All right.
But yeah, also there are 4 PRs open currently for review. 2 of them are for the issues we are creating builds for and testing, which is the screenshot detection and the bug strategy for the token. But
Okay.
there is the the photo most favorite thing that can be reviewed.
Which photo most favorite? What do you mean?
When you press on the add photo button, it shows a model with you have to favorite this
Oh,
profile.
must favorite.
for
Gotcha.
any
Yes,
post.
you
Yeah.
must favorite it.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and that has a refactoring for all the other places that have the model as well that says you have to favorite something in order to use a feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what was the other? What was the last PR?
And the last PR is related to the token strategy also just figured here. One of them is for the token itself. The other one is for that debug strategy in which we can press somewhere in the app a couple times and trigger a debug mode. So just like that three dots, sorry, just like the when you press three times on the circles build version and it pops that development menu for Shinto and Todd. So that
Okay. Alrighty. I'll see if Ismail or Amin can review those for you, and we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so that's good for now. Amin's running late, but he's working on that new architecture stuff, so I'll catch up with him when he comes back. Anybody have any questions or need any assistance from anyone before we drop here?
No, I have the message from David, so I'll be able to put that in.
Okay, cool. And then we could probably test it with a test phone. That just made me think of something. I suppose it would be there like anytime I leave a group and then join the group, and like back and forth. I would see it each time. Is that kind of how it would work?
Oh, you're talking about the group refresh? Oh, you're talking about the welcome message.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're talking about.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we can test it on any phone, really. Just leave the group, come back.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let me know when that's ready to test.
Yep.
And then, yeah, if that's working well, I say we apply it to multiple groups. In fact, in the meantime, I'll get Tori and Lisa working on some for the chats they're in, and yeah, we should have a few.
Okay.
Great. Okay, cool. And again, it will for sure only show to the person for the first time entering that chat, right?
Right, only the first time.
Okay.
So you have to leave and come back to see it.
Okay. Okay. Trying to think of any other edge cases, like what if you reacted to it? What about that?
What do you mean if you react into it?
I put a thumbs up on it. What if I do that? Does everybody see that I reacted to this welcome message? Uh-huh. Edge case.
That's a good edge case, but we can prevent that from being reacted to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even like, well, that would be front end, but I was just thinking prevent the long press in general. I mean, I guess not, because you can copy. Why would you want to copy? But so you'll just so like I would on the front end, I would see the reactions and I could select one, but then it just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be kind of weird.
Yep, that won't be hard.
Okay, cool. All right, try and think of anything else. There might be another edge case we haven't thought
Mhm.
of. I mean, it's not going to. I guess there's no system message involved with that, right? So, okay, okay, cool. Well, yeah, let me know when we can test it out.
Yep.
All right, great. All right, well, thanks everybody. Have a good day today, and we'll catch up soon.
Thanks.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy.
Thanks, guys.